I'm on KSI. Stop running from me!
Prime, this is KSI's brand. What do you think of Prime? Oh.
It reminds me of...
I have a theory that Prime by KSI and Logan Paul can absolutely change someone from an arrogant, horrible person to an absolute saint. I mean, let's look at the evidence. Deji Junks and Prime beat Fuzi, and now he's about to fight Floyd Mayweather. And that's totally because of Prime. I mean, there's no other reason. And if you need more evidence, then consider this. Jake Paul has never drunk Prime before. In fact, he hates the stuff. So, I mean, that really describes why the guy's an absolute twat. But if you can't see behind me, I've obviously drunk a lot of Prime. That's why I'm such a good person, and the reason why you should like and subscribe. And yeah, exactly 1 week ago today, I decided to spend my Friday saying Prime 100,000 times. Prime.
Fucking mad man! Insane! Let's go!
It got me 3,000 views, a ton of likes and subscribers, but not the Prime sponsorship that I wanted. And after I realised how much of that live stream was an unsuccess, I knew I had to get more personal. So let me introduce to you Anthony Taylor, KSI's biggest hater.
Hopefully I get this fight with KSI in January.
Everybody wants me to fight KSI. Are you really ready to fight Jake? I'll be his toughest opponent.
After I get you, I'm gonna fight KSI in January.
KSI, check this out, bro. I'm ready to go. Stop cutting weight. Wherever weight you at, let's go.
I mean, in fact, this guy hates on anyone. His persona is arrogant, cocky. I don't know what he's like in real life. He's probably a lovely lad. But yeah, from the way he treats KSI, I knew that shutting this guy up would get me the recognition that I deserve. So with my legendary theory that Prime can cure people, I knew that to get this Prime sponsorship that I know I want and deserve, I needed to cure Anthony Taylor. So the first thing I needed to succeed in this journey was a bottle of Prime. And I mean, if you can just look behind me, I mean, that wasn't really much of a problem. So the next thing I had to do was figure out how was I actually going to get to Anthony Taylor. Coincidentally, he was fighting on KSI's brother Deji's undercard, and therefore was going to be at the London press conference. But realistically, I didn't know how I was going to get up close and personal with him. I mean, sure, I could buy a ticket, but we've seen the security at these events. These guys are relentless. But then I contacted someone who knew everything about getting into these YouTube boxing events. I'm not going to say their name in case they don't want me to, but you know who you are, and I'm very grateful, buddy. So anyway, they dropped me an email of someone that could actually get me into this event as press. I've never done this before. I didn't know what to say. I've never written an email of this magnitude, so I just waffled my heart out. And luckily, they replied. They said, yeah, that's perfect. We'll add you onto the list. I had the perfect opportunity to go and save Anthony Taylor and back my boy KSI, who's going to give me a Prime sponsorship. So I hopped on the train to London, heading to York Hall in Bethnal Green, and before you know it, I arrived. They actually couldn't find my name on the list at first, so I thought this plan had all gone to ruins, but luckily my name was at the bottom, and it was just the dyslexia of the security guard who couldn't find my name. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, right now, look around, we're literally just here at the press conference. I've got my bottle of Prime. But yeah, the press conference started, and the first man I saw was Anthony Taylor, and I was sitting in my seat angry. I knew I was going to have to cure this man, but I just wanted to go and open his mouth and shut.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
As soon as possible. I saw a lot of familiar faces. There was this guy called Floyd Mayweather there. I'm not too sure if you guys have heard of him, but Anthony was really pushing his limits. Not only did he go after my boy Tommy Fury, but then he also made the terrible mistake of going after John Fury as well.
Fury 2.
He started going off at Mayweather, saying how he wanted to fight him next, and I mean, Mayweather just really humbled him.
He may be a good fighter, I don't know.
And yeah, before we know it, the conference was over. I bet Vidal Riley, KSI's former coach. And bear in mind, at this point I was fuming about Anthony Taylor calling out John Fury. So I think I intimidated Vidal a bit too much. But Vidal, if you're watching, I didn't mean to scare you, my friend. But yeah, having a press pass, I went over to where everyone was interviewing each other. I laid eyes on Anthony Taylor. But before I did that, I saw Deji's good friend Shane.
Shout out to Shane, man. Shane, he's my best friend for 15 years.
Who's helped him out with his boxing, so I went up to say thank you. I mean, I'm really glad I didn't record it because I made a bit of a tit on myself, so Shane, if you're watching this, I'm sorry for being so awkward. But then it was time. I saw Anthony, and I thought this is my moment. Anthony.
Let's do it!
Let's do it, man. Alright, I've got 2 questions for you.
Yes, sir.
If you guys can't tell already, I wasn't shitting bricks at all. I was totally calm. What round do you take out John Fury? I asked him a question about John Fury to play mind tricks on him.
30 seconds.
30 seconds?
I'm not striking. You see how big that dude is? I'm going to wrestle him down to the ground.
I had him where I wanted him.
Chokes. I remember, I'm not a boxer. I'm an MMA fighter. Come on down, big fella. Rear naked choke.
So we've seen you call out KSI many a times now. So this bottle right here, what do you think of Prime?
Who?
Prime. This is KSI's brand. What do you think of Prime?
Drink it. Drink it.
Oh.
It reminds me of Kool-Aid. But it's prime time, baby. I like it. I approve.
As you can see, this man was already fixed. He went from arrogant to humble. So KSI, not only did I use Prime to cure your biggest hater, I also aired his handshake after we finished the interview.
Absolutely.
I didn't do that on purpose, but yes, I still did it. So Prime, please hit me up with that sponsorship, or can you just send me some more Prime, because I've drunk all the bottles in the back, and the one Anthony Taylor drunk was my last one. There's still half of that bottle left, but that man used to be a male stripper, so I don't know where that mouth's been. So if you could send me some more Prime, I'd love that. I mean, what can I say? That'd be Perfect. But yeah, if you guys like this video, please like, comment, share, do all that good stuff. There's going to be more content on this way soon, so definitely be sure to subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit.